But you're right, you're fighting an opponent you had some familiarity with. Did it go the way you expected?
It kind of did. I knew his ground game was not as strong. However, he's very strong. I mean, the guy had a death grip on my arms when I caught his leg and he fell to the floor. But, you know, when he starts swinging for the fence, I remember that feeling of overwhelm the first time we sparred, and I just had to kind of hand back and chill and wait for him to make a mistake to capitalize on it, and he did, so I just took advantage.
You weren't standing for too long, but you had said at media day that he was kind of weird, you know. Did you still get that same sense about him?
I did, but I kind of got the idea, and guys like that, you know, as much as they're weird, it's a different type of fighting style, and that's when you get that, what was that, you know? So you still got to be careful.
Got to ask you about your intro music, Creedence Clearwater Revival. Did you get Jim Miller's permission to use that?
I did get permission to use that. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, man, and you know what? I've been exploring this place. I haven't gone too far out where the hotel area is, but for the small part that I've gone out, everyone's just been friendly, and I just love the culture and, you know, how you guys just love music and live music and lots of bars. There's like a bar in every block, but you know, every bar had a different type of theme, and it was just a different atmosphere. So I really enjoyed my small time being here.
So I just wanted to clarify, you actually talked to Jim to get permission to use the song?
Jim?
Yeah, Jim Miller. I mean, he doesn't own the song, but...
Oh, no. I thought you meant Clarity from the UFC. Sorry, Jim. You're a cool guy. I've just borrowed the song. I'm going to give it back. It was only for this one-time Nashville thing. It's all yours, brother.
What's funny, you know, you'd almost sound like you were disappointed a little bit in your performance. Were there things that you're just like, I really wish I would have did this? Or was there something that was nagging about when your performance out there?
Not really my performance. It was just more of my journey, you know? I mean, for me personally, every fight, I just want to showcase a lot of stuff. But then, smallly, I started thinking, am I doing it for me or am I doing it for the crowd? And a win is a win, you know? I mean, I didn't plan on doing that. It just kind of happened, and I just took advantage of it. But it's more of my journey, man. I came a long way. I had some ups and I had some downs, and, you know, I'm in it for a long time. So, and, you know, if I can, in a moment, inspire someone, I hope I did.
Well, I know you said beforehand, you know, you kind of have these thoughts before you go in. You're like, a little bit like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Like, after you got the win, was it again like, all right, yes, we got another good win? I mean, what immediately goes through your head right after you got the win and you're getting your arm raised?
Thank God it's over. But other than that, it was more of the, okay, what's next for me? You know, I'm one of those guys that don't do this a lot because I'm a perfectionist and I always challenge myself. And stepping outside my comfort zone is one of the things. So I always try to get better, and I make mistakes. We all do. But for me, it's like, all right, what's next? Or what did I do wrong? I know I did a lot of stuff wrong in there, even though it was a short time. And it's just making sure it never happens again so I can get better.
And where are you expecting your next opponent? You think is somebody you think it should be top 5? Are we talking top 10? Or what would you like for your next?
I said it before and I'll say it again. In the famous words of Chael P. Sonnen, anyone, anywhere, anytime, any place.
And Uriah, you know, I heard you talk, we've had interviews in the past, you talked a lot about growth. Like, that's one thing, like, that's like a measuring stick for you. Because everything comes and goes. You know, you said that the fame here, attention's here. Growth is something that you can measure, personal, you know, on an individual basis. Is that what's most important to you every time? Is that kind of like your yardstick to see how much you've grown as a person and as a mixed martial artist every time out?
You actually did on point with that. It is like that for me because I'm not into the whole fame thing. I don't get it. You know, people call me a celebrity. I don't think I am because I don't want to be treated differently. I feel like I'm normal just like everyone else. I bleed the same, you know, and I don't want to be categorized as, I don't know, someone on a pedestal. That's not who I am. I don't really put anyone up there. There are like heroes in my life that I say, oh my God, thank you for doing this to influence me in my life, but I don't want to be recognized as that. And for me, mostly it's just to inspire. I came from a different background. Bullying was more of the mature state of the whole thing, so that's one of the things I'm focused on. It involves, you know, talking to kids a lot or inspiring people that are in that bad atmosphere. Like I did this thing with the LAPD, and I went to some bad neighborhoods and I spoke to some kids, and you know they overcame adversity. I focus more on that. You know, for me, that's more of it. I get the platform to do it, but outside of the platform, I focus on the more important things. The stuff that people don't see, basically. Yeah. You know?
But you're a man standing here today, just did what you did out there, but you've come through a lot of that roller coaster of expectation of, oh, hey, this is what we want you to be, this is what we think you are. But here you are now. So, like you said, it's the journey, right?
It's all about the journey. You know, my journey is my destination, man. There is no real destination, but it's more of my journey. I'm a martial artist, so it's one of the things we were taught to just focus more on the growth of an individual and, you know, technical wise and getting better, martial arts wise. The fame comes and goes, you know, but it's what you can do in that small period of time that I'm focused on. And you know what? It's okay. I may not have to get the bright lights all the time, but for what I'm doing, you know, I'd rather be remembered to someone that I can inspire and help.